Hello. So, not long ago, Hypixel released an update to burrows, which basically added like two new pet items, one of which being the tiger plushie, and the other one being the Dwarf Turtle Shelmet. Now, both of these are very overpowered, but in this video, I'm going to be talking about and showing some clips of me using the Dwarf Turtle Shelmet. So basically, what is it? It's just a pet item which you can add to your pet. So you can basically add it to any pet, but I wouldn't add it to a tier boost Ender Dragon as you would make it an epic Ender Dragon. But what it does is that it makes the pet's owner immune to knockback. And now you're probably thinking, well, what about Turtle Pet? And now Turtle Pet is useless in my opinion. They're probably going to rework it, but considering that the Turtle Pet's third ability gains immunity to knockback, and this pet item, which costs 2.5 million coins, already does this. So now that I've talked about how you can obtain it, I've also mentioned that the cost is 2.5 million coins, but actually I got mine somehow for 1.6 million coins. So you might be able to get one cheap off the auction house. Anyway, now I'm going to go into some clips. I'll show some clips of me killing some dungeon mobs, or some dungeon mini-bosses, and killing all the tier 4 slayers. So anyway, this is going to be a short video, but let's just get into it. So firstly, I'm just going to show off some dungeon clips, and basically here you can see me attacking a shadow assassin, and it's not really dealing a lot of damage to me, and it's really easy to kill as I'm taking no knockback, as well as you can see here with the Lost Adventurer, and with these Withermancers, where the skulls exploding actually knocks me back. Also, here's another Shadow Assassin, and I just take no knockback. Normally I'd be flying around everywhere, I'm not even moving. This is what's happening with all these clips. I can just stay in the same place, deal tons of damage at the same time, without having to worry about knockback. This is why this pet item is insanely overpowered. Like I've seen people using Turtle Pet just for the anti-knockback in dungeons. Now you can use this. So firstly, I'm going to start off with a Revenant tier 4. As you can see, I'm taking actually no knockback at all, except for when the Revenant uses its like a pulling ability and its pushing away ability. But aside from that, I'm taking no damage, no knockback. This is how overpowered this is. Now when I damage it, I can just destroy through it. Now onto a Sven. Well, it's not that good at the start, it's pretty pointless. But as soon as I do enough damage towards it, that I get to the stage where I'll be spawning the pups, as you can see right here, then I can just completely ignore the pups, go into F5 mode, and just destroy through it. Now, if you go into Spider, you'll be able to see, like the case for every single other Slayer boss, except for Sword of Sven, because it did a bit of damage to me, but as you can see, I am taking actually 0 damage, and the Blaze Aura is healing me somehow. I think it's because of the lifesteal on my Yeti sword, or on my sword. But now, if I try actually damaging it, I can destroy through it. I'm basically like a tank dealing a lot of damage. I'm going to make a quick analysis, basically. I'm going to make 2. 1, is it good? 2, what's going to happen to the Turtle Pet? So firstly, I think this pet item is actually amazing, as it makes the pet's owner immune to knockback. And knockback is one of the biggest struggles in the game, and being able to be immune for it just for a pet item is amazing. Before, you had to use bugs, or you could use the Turtle Pet. But the thing is, the Turtle Pet, you lose out on so much damage, but as the Turtle Pet gives immunity to knockback, the other two abilities are not that good. I honestly see, if they don't rework this pet, this pet's going to go to the dump and be completely useless in the future. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, you can leave a like, you can subscribe, and you can do the same if you found it informative.